Most people don't realize how valuable their parents were until they can't call them anymore. And by then, it's too late.
But now I see you were there for me. I am stronger. Rise up. Better. So much better. Now look back. Oh, what you brought me through. Now. I was thinking about mother and father, but I was thinking, never would have made it. You know, God put them in my life, allowed to raise me. You've been raised by the memories of what you allowed not to get away with. And what I was given as a structured home. Well, was it perfect? No, heck no. It was all calm and civil? Nope. Was it unstable times? Well, yeah. For somebody looking on the outside looking in. But all I knew that it was home. My dad would come, my father would come home late at night because he's working. Businesses. I just know my father came home. A lot of people don't have that privilege that the father came home. And you knew that we wake up and you need money for bus fare. That's it. You go in my pants and get the bus fare out the pants. However, he didn't really wake him up because you're sleeping, because he worked late. Worked all the time. I always knew my father worked because he provided. Now, were the lights always on? Sometimes they went off, but it came back on. But what we have, like most people don't have, we had family. We had each other. That meant values, looking back and seeing what we had, knowing that some of my cousins didn't have. And I had it for the time, but I had my parents. And I have memories with my parents. And when I was younger, I used to have a delusional point of reference. However, I did have a point of reference. Thanks to Cosby, he gave an ideal of a black family, a good ideal to hope for and to have aspirations to become. It wasn't fair to compare your parents with them, and why your dad didn't talk to you like Cliff talked to his kids, and why your mother didn't behave like Claire behaved. What rate? Just love your parents, or love your family for what it is, and love what you have, and pray for the errors that need to be worked on. I always say this: not what happens to you in life. Now, it is what happens to you that can affect you, but have you learned how to respond to it? That's the true lesson of life. Respond to situations that are not ideal. Now, I didn't say mine was ideal. It's just that mine was all I knew. Now, there's been times that I was like, man, I want to go with my cousins or other people's house that have much freedom. Yeah. what kid don't want to just break all the rules and just do what they want to do? The Bible says, prudence just lies in the heart of a child. And you want to just have fun with no boundaries until you realize those boundaries was needed. How many times I've heard people say that I wish my parent had parented me instead of trying to become my friend. That's real talk. Now, in 22, 24 years old, when you get old of age, making your own way in life, then you can try to build somewhat of a friendship with your child. But in the times of adolescence, you try to raise them to become an asset to society. You can't afford to become their friend. But I appreciate my family, my mother. And now I do miss my mom because I can't. Hey, Mom, what you think about this? Oh, that's invaluable. And that's like a mother's love.
One day, you won't be able to call them anymore.
I'm still learning. You know, I'll be learning till the day I die. As long as I get vertical and move forward, there's always a lesson to be learned, right? There's always a lesson to be learned. So I say it again. Oh, never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see you were there for me. Yep. God allowed my parents to be in my life, to be there for me in situations and in time, through prayers and actions, to allow me to be the version that I am now. Still hoping to become better and never bitter. I can help others that are in situations that I have encountered that tend to influence them to become bitter, and they succumb instead of becoming better. It's work within itself. Can you overcome that challenge and become better and not bitter?
One day you'll look back and wish you had one more conversation. Don't wait until it's too late. Every day you wake up, move forward.
This is Dr. D, and we in them streets. This is the Hero Journey with Dr. D, and we are